What's up, y'all? This is Marzy, and I am here to go and show y'all how to put tattoos on your player, right? And create a player, correct? So, first, let me change his appearance a little bit. Damn, he feels so like naked without him having nothing on him. But, so for instance, if I'm gonna put a tattoo, right? I'm probably going to do something like this. So they got a spot which has sleeves. You can go from up and down, right? And that basically, a sleeve is if you're trying to cover your whole arm, cover your whole leg, stuff like that. You could put little animals and stuff. But I'm gonna show y'all how I purposely place these type of tattoos, like these individual tattoos, because unless you don't care and you just want to have like a random individual tattoo on your shoulder and you don't really care how it looks. But I'm somebody who, let's say, for instance, I'm going to choose this one, right? I want this one to be on my dude and I want it to cover like his whole arm. So we're going to throw it up here, right? Now, what we do is I like to make sure that it's center. So try to get this one in the middle so it's not doing too much turning, but it also doesn't really matter. But there's a way where you can lock it by clicking triangle. And when you lock it, that means it's going to stay there and now it's on a scale. So now I can make sure it stretches, whether I make it go big or small, right? I can make sure it stretches and then you rotate your player and you can see that it connects. But as you can see, that it connects around the arm, it kind of looks funky right there. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't care, then you're doing, then you're perfectly fine. But sometimes I can kind of care about it. So then that's when I'll grab a tattoo that is a little bit random. Like this one, it's a fiery tattoo. I'll go and move it with the left analog stick. Remember now, once this is locked, it can move around like this. And I mean, no, it can move around like this when it's unlocked, but you click triangle, now it's locked, and now you can scale it, make it bigger, make it like literally go up. It'll be just a huge tattoo. Let's see, let's do this. And right as of right now, it obviously isn't really coming together. Oh wait, forgot. Leave this one here, click triangle, it's locked, and then scale it. Right? So now it's coming together a little bit, but let me see if I can move this one because I feel like the fact that this one is where it's at, like if I'm gonna put that, oops, I did not mean to move. I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna put it like this, right? Cover that whole thing. Let's look at the bottom. The lion at the bottom here, it connects it so beautifully that you don't see that line. That even at that point, I probably wouldn't even need the top tattoo, but it looks like it's a part of the tattoo and it still makes sense, right? And it's because that's pretty much what you're doing. You just put a sleeve, you make it go all the way around, and then if you don't like the little spots and stuff, you just add another tattoo and throw that right there just so now um now it's basically covered. Let me try and do this basketball. Maybe that basketball would be better. You click triangle, you lock it, you can still move it up here, but then do something like this and get the basketball to be like that or something. Actually, I kind of like it better like that. But yeah, and then you rotate. See how it still kind of looks good. I mean, of course, you guys can still do some edits. Like if y'all don't like the fact that it kind of covers that part of the tattoo, you can make it smaller. But pretty much once you get used to it, everything kind of just straight up comes together and it looks like a little like you picked one that has a nice sleeve, but then you added two random tattoos in the back. But if you're also somebody who wants to just throw in different type of stuff or like spell something. You basically just have to keep going in here and just spell a word and then do different, separate tattoos. Like let's say I wanted to have this on my shoulder or something. Um, let's see. You could click R1 and L1 to be able to get it to a different part of the body. So now this is the front of the body. So if I wanted to, I could put this on his chest, but you can't really obviously see anything that's going to be on his chest or the back of his body, so it's probably corny to do so. But let's say I wanted to put this like on his neck or something. Like that's like how you would end up doing it. And then you see how it turns around when you move, remember? To click triangle, and then that's now you could scale it, right? Put this on the left arm. You could also just straight up just put a tattoo and oops and not even really care and like just leave it by itself and just do something like that. Or potentially, let's say we were to delete that and then we kind of put like a tattoo in the back. Like let's say we do a tattoo that looks more like, where is it at? Let's do this basketball, like how we had this one last time. Make sure it is on the left arm by clicking like I said, L1 and R2. and then click triangle, scale that, do something like this, right? So now it's kind of coming off his arm. But then we also want to add something like you know, you just kind of got to be creative. And I'm not saying like my thing is I'm not the best at doing it. I kind of just like go in with what I personally would put. Okay, that tattoo, you can barely even see it. But I normally just go in with what I personally would put. But if y'all wanted to, y'all could literally make your own sleeve tattoo just as long as you keep it, you know, pretty much all together. Like, let's scale this one. This wasn't what I was going to do, but what I'm trying to do isn't coming out the way I wanted to. But yeah, so like you could do like your own little thing. You're like, oh, I really like this lion, you know, let's scale it a little bit, make it kind of wrap around. You know, now you just made your own little sleeve, and then obviously, you know, throw tattoos in the back and stuff like that. And you know, you just put it together, or you can just have a sleeve and just have it covered up like that in the back with different type of things. You could put letters, you could write names. You know, you could put tattoos on your legs. Let's see, you could put, oh, I didn't even know you could put tattoos on somebody's hand. That's crazy. So like, you gotta just move it. Let's see how exactly I want it. Click triangle and bam. That's crazy. I kind of want to upgrade my dude now that I know you can put a tattoo on his hand. Oh, I wonder if I could put letters on his hand, like spell something. Wouldn't that be crazy? Sleeve. This is a good tattoo. Y'all want this one? Oops, I turned them all the way over. Y'all want this one? This gets the whole entire damn sleeve. Yash. That done changed my whole dude right there. And that I like the way that one looks too, because that one you basically don't even have to cover up that line. That looks crazy. I actually really like that one. But no, yeah, so you could basically just straight up do it like that. Hopefully this helps somebody. Peace.